Welcome to my YouTube channel True Crime Stories. In today's video, we dive into the heartbreaking case of Maddie Kingsbury, a devoted mother, a bright spirit, and a woman whose sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through her Minnesota community. When Maddie vanished, her family and friends were desperate for answers. But it wasn't law enforcement or a search team that made the first significant breakthrough. It was an everyday passerby. Someone unconnected to the investigation stumbled upon something deeply unsettling near the edge of a secluded property, far from the main roads. Within hours, sheriff's deputies arrived. Every step they took was measured, deliberate, following strict protocol to avoid disturbing anything that could be vital to the case. As they pushed further into the remote area, the silence grew heavy. Then came the discovery. Though the remains had not yet been positively identified, there was an unshakable feeling among those present. It might be Maddie. A shadow of sorrow filled the air. But before we continue, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Whether you're at home, on a break at work, or listening on the go, drop your city or country in the comments. It's always incredible to see how far these stories reach. And if you appreciate deep dives into true crime stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now let's take a closer look at who Maddie Kingsbury was, beyond the headlines. Born on June 1, 1996, in the scenic town of Winona, Minnesota, Maddie was known for her warmth, intelligence, and gentle spirit. From a young age, she stood out, not because she sought attention, but because of the quiet strength and kindness she carried with her. Family meant everything to Maddie. She found joy in the little things: Sunday walks along the river, coffee with her loved ones, hikes through the bluffs that surrounded her hometown. Her childhood was filled with laughter, community, and the deep bonds of a close-knit family. As she grew, Maddie's compassion only deepened. Teachers described her as curious, empathetic, someone who not only asked thoughtful questions but genuinely cared about the people around her. Friends remember her as the first to offer help, the last to complain. She carried that same spirit into adulthood. After high school, Maddie set her sights on the medical field, drawn by a desire to understand the human body and to help others. In her mid-20s, she was raising 2 young children, building a life centered on love, stability, and quiet resilience. Her days were full: early mornings making breakfast, packing lunches, school drop-offs. Afternoons at the park, evenings spent reading bedtime stories. And in the spaces between, she made time for herself, her goals, her dreams. Motherhood gave Maddie a renewed sense of purpose. Those who knew her best say it brought out the strongest parts of her: her grace under pressure, her unwavering commitment, and her enduring hope for the future. But like many small-town stories, Maddie's life wasn't without hardship. She faced challenges, some visible, many not. Balancing a career, parenting, and personal ambitions took its toll. Yet she rarely complained. Instead, she showed up, with a smile, with strength, with love.